Yes, omodo jugire gugusheria kwe lawyers, and of course lawyers ni andu matonekaga na riria moneka ni andu mametigiraga muno. Na ndakwira ni andu tukore tukirutithania gwa kahinda kanene muno ni ngoretwo ngiriba andu ingi muno kureo. And this time Draiga, I'll take my time and come and visit them. Nigetha mu engage na ona mumenya muno. And of course I have Mr. Thige here. How are you, sir?
Thank you.
Hey, unakaa mtu mkubwa sana. And of course lawyers are great.
Asante.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Now, umuthiri.
Yes.
You know, sometimes when you mention a name lawyer,
yeah,
it is very hard to know a fake lawyer and a real lawyer. How can you tell?
Huku Kenya it's very simple to know which lawyer is fake or not. You just a website yetago ya Law Society of Kenya, that is lsk.or.ke. Wona ritwa ria mundu ri maybe wakiri areto Thige de rutata example no guthio hau lsk.or.ke, enter my name Thige, you kuona my profile with everything that pertains my practice. Kwa gukoro ndiagirwo ni ku practice law ikoragwo yandikitwo hau, agiko ne jagirwo ni ku practice law yandikitwo hau, ona ni handikitwo nginya the law firm area ngoragwo ngi practice in. So it's not only my name but also the name of the law firm.
Okay.
Yes.
And of course now mtone numwe lawyers maige MMTK. Uwe udiraga na mweno uriku muno.
Ni wira wakwa ukoragwo wa litigation. Kogwo riu maundu ma mashira. Mashira megie migunda, mashira megie let's say divorce, mashira megie succession ya gikoro ni urenda kugaya kwigaya, those ocean go ira ndutaga. Yes. Now
ni twakoro twari na Mr. Muri na twari horo wegi igai kuri andu makua mategaite. And of course Kenya ndikaru wathono wa cenjiri horo wegi airetu kugaya akoro mundu ena imwana ena airetu atano kimwana kimwe akendia mugunda wothe ito ndo airetu ni makahika
under the law that is no longer allowed. Simply to be unconstitutional. Dio iretwa ya gikori yake ya kuka unconstitutional. No watho ugaga ciana ciothe ciagirwo ni gutreatwo equally. Kogwo ndukambague against a boy and against a girl or against a girl, treat them equally, tondu otherwise ona watigira ke mwana airetu magithi gotine, they can set aside whatever you did. So handu ha gutinda ugika maundu macio mothe ri ona kaba kuma treat all equally. The equal treatment dramaanisha no mwaka agikora mugunda no wa ika ithano na wina ciana ithano o mwana umunengere ika no, it's just equality and equity. Kogwo no uge ke mwana tondu ke ne gukinengere kana nuthu acio angi ne ngumanengere ke. Yes, as long as you show that you are fair and just. And the best thing about that, andu agutigira igotire gwikire ogwo ri ona kaba wandikite wiro.
Okay.
Na ucio ni wira ongi turuta guku.
Now of course kwina andu maratwirorera muthurio matiakegairwo ni moyo maithe mao mari na maika igana rimwe.
Yes.
So do you think you know mafairu magere ni baba dangaire mugunda my brother no ginya mudineirie
ucio no atho that the states I mean everyone is supposed to be treated equally. Agikoro ndwatigirwo mugunda ri you can lay a claim to the estate as it is now. Of course ne ko depend na maundu maingi depending on the circumstances. Kana tokoro mugunda ni wagairwo na ugithio kienderio andu angi, you know there will be third parties involved. Kogwo ni circumstances nyingi she could depend, but of course it's a thing we can not to mirror tuonekana such a person would still have a claim. Yes.
Of course kuri ona na keru tuti ukari horo watumia kuri na keru maigwa lawyer ke ari horo wigi sister cia kwastiagairwo mugunda muthene akuire ari na right nwe no agaire sister ciake. Yes.
Tondu by the way ni gutugwaga damu ni mzito kuliko maji.
Right.
Kwina aria matigirwo indo nyingi ni maugaga atiriri tondu twarereirwo wa mweri twathire thukuru imweri baba atureheire school fees o ndo mweri reke baba ekire tokorwo nĩ gwendaga no niĩ ngwenda atĩrĩrĩ ndikwenda nyonekane ta ndarĩ the favorite child koguo no akagaĩra his siblings koguo it's possible to redistribute what you have been given by your father or your mother and that is the best way tondu ni ku avoid handu mwambanĩrĩrie na cira na sister maku na kana andu ta acio ri just it would be a good thing to consider. Yes.
Now let's talk about Kenyans in diaspora. Of late nyoneta begi muno mena interest ya kwenda kwambia business in Kenya. Mundu akenda uka kwambia biashara registration ya kaburi na ngona matiregistaga meka kindu gitagwo you giving back to the community.
Yes.
Ni hari na need ya mundu kuhuthira lawyers ku register company kana what is the process?
It's important or get legal advice on how to register a company on a county company or register to register a trust that you can give your money to so that it can be doing the charity things here locally. Koguo ni fata muno ugie na legal advice which is what some of the services we offer. Niguo ninge ndukanengerwo a registration certificate ya whatever organization you have registered which turn out to be fake. So with legal advice ni ukorwo ona nitugukwira after wa register company kana wa register NGO kana wa register a trust hena makinya mangi tuguthie nawe tugikwiraga atiriri do this and you don't have to be around you don't have to be around, you can still be doing it while in na kumuremo we'll just be taking you through each and every step agikoro hena kindu kirahitajika tugakwira you respond na maundu magathi na mbere.
Okay. Yes. Now let's talk about this giving back to the community. Nyonaga ringi taru ni turizaga mbeca kaiga hena mundu murwaru tukamulizira mbeca akaneanwo iyo ina bata wa kuregister kindu ta kiu
maybe agikoro ni mundu murwaru agikoro ne mbeca cia thibitari tokorwo cira kionganio ri I don't think there's a need for that but of course there is need for accountability tondu tokorwo no njuge ndi murwaru na ndi murwaru arafu my partner muri ni orara kota mbeca. You see there is need for accountability but there is no need I think for that as long as people are accountable.
Right.
Yes.
Now of course kuri na andu ingi muno makoragwo ma investor getaru atumia especially thini wa diaspora and you know ni data na gina mutumia because I know women are very hard working.
Yes,
of course.
Yes.
Mudo ni aguraga property na ni agiaka nyumba nene riu nake muthuri ni ajia kumikiremu muikaga atia handu ta ku protect mutumia uyu
mawatho ma Kenya maugaga any property acquired during marriage rikoragwo na kindu gitagwo presumption. It's presumed it's owned jointly between by the husband and the wife. So maybe you protect such your personal investment which you would like to be in your name. There are other ways to go about it. No register company na company yo niyo iko na the property that you're purchasing. No adikithie the title to be in your joint names with the husband. And eventually what that means is that if any one of you passes away the property irivataga tu uria wandikitwo hau then as the next one koguo iko ni tugeta ni Jane Mrs. Jane and Mr. Kamau koguo tuge Mr. Kamau ni a person the whole property goes to Mrs. Jane. So that is also one thing. But I think the most effective ni ukorwo na ido ona igirora list ya your assets ni guona this was registered in the name of in your name. But still tikuga the husband will still not have a claim. He can still have a claim, but it will be hard to prove how did he in law to better a contribution. How did he contribute to you acquiring those assets? Na contribution thaigi ti mathaa mothe igoti riugaga no mwaka ikorwo financial. Contribution yo na thaigi ni koragwo the court takes into account things like emotional support,
yes.
Familial support, tokoro mama getha tokoro mudhuri ni haroraga ciana, and it works both ways. Koguo na mudhuri register all the property in his name, the wife will still have the wife will still have a claim.
Okay.
But also, even parties in a marriage, they can do something called a declaration, and say that maikarede magri mugundo no wako ici ni ciaku and they sign the agreement. And once you sign that, there will be no issue about sijui hizi ni vitu zangu, sijui amani zetu, sijui there is contribution, there is no, it's an agreement here mwena wakiri mwandikirwo, and you sign before maybe a notary public or a commissioner. Yes, and so it's binding, and even if anyone was to go to court, the court will consider agreement, you know. So this is binding.
Ugo nakuga mundu thaisi legally married na ni athire diaspora na no ku invest yani invest aga na mundu ndamenyaga kuri no hotake ku indo icio ni igakirimo ne mundu
kwena hotake ku todo they are still married under the law. The law is regards them as a married couple. One of the parties ikarete muremo for like 10 or 15 years. No mudu wake under the law, and that is why I think it would be better. It would be best to end such a relationship if it's not there. If it's not there, because 15, 10, 5 years, ground ya divorce, because there is desertion, hatina family, there's no, it's no longer a marriage. And with that, once the divorce is granted, now the division of the matrimonial properties.
Okay.
Where how maundu ma contribution megoka ko gutari uta mundu we US for like 5 or so years, oyo we Kenya ri, what did he ever contribute, or he or she contribute to the acquisition of those properties? It will be very hard to prove that he or she is entitled to such a share of that property.
Hey, adu ali horo wiki divorce. Now, of course, divorce ne kihanika kuri adu ingi.
Yes.
Now, mulu ni athire ruraya gutika miaka 10, miaka 20, miaka 15, but you still communicate. Ko mulu na grounds cia file divorce.
Yeah, you have those are grounds. A marriage is not supposed to be like that. It's a union of two people. Kogo magireirwo that period of time is long enough to be a ground for divorce.
Okay.
Yeah, they are no longer husband and wife, and probably modone he got married to another person, or they are living with another person. Yeah, it would be legally neat such a relationship.
Okay, now kuri na taru cases nyingi muno kule togiona cia kwego mundu ajira atiri Jeremy muthuru wakwa ni athire America utigera ciana na athire UK is 60 year now ndari acoka ni cine ndaroraga, so case station muci handolaga atia na kana hi mundu eru mavururi mau ni mukwata ko make sure ne ateithia ciana ne kuraihu
tugaga all decisions about children should be in their best interests. Koguna, whatever happens, if you are the father or if you are the mother, you should support your children. Support ciana ciaku. Koguna agikorwa ni athire na agikara for like 5-10 years, he is still bound by the laws of Kenya to support that child. If the kids are in Kenya, you can start a case here, and he or she be served. Mostly it's a he. Asavo ario America, kano ario Britain, kano Canada, anywhere in the world. The court allows for the Kenyan court allow for someone to be served with court papers. Neguo so that the case can proceed. And nowadays, I mean, the court system has changed in terms that even trials can be conducted on Zoom and all that. You don't even have to come to Kenya. You can, I mean, your evidence can be taken while you're in wherever you are. But children should be supported until they are 18 or the responsibility is extended. Koguo agikoro ciana iria watigire Kenya, they are under 18. They are still under your care wherever you are. Koguo no mwaka umenye marĩrĩaga kĩ, school fees cirĩrĩhagwo atĩa, medical expenses marĩhagwo atĩa, entertainment ici ciana nĩ cithiaga gũthaka Saturday kana maũndũ ta mau, extracurricular activities, anything pertaining to the finances of those children. No mwaka you must take them up.
Wow.
And if you don't, well, the court is there to force you to.
Logo ne kuga mundu watigire ciana ciake hariri to ni contact to nyandu marenda mundu wakwa no nginya ateithie ciana
hariri. And the good thing is that we for children matters, we don't really have to fight. By fight I mean to the igoti no to tukigusania because eventually cause jena ni ciakure. No court will tell you to not take care of the kids. The court will tell you to take care of the kids. So what we do in those circumstances, itela agikoto tigotinda tutikagusanie igoti nere ntoikare the, we prepare something called a parental responsibility agreement. Responsibility agreement ekuka eriguga atiriri ciana ici ire cithomagira thukurunga thukuruna feithire irihagwo medical policy irihagwo mutumia mamu wa ciana arirehaga mbeca ici ithe wa ciana arirehaga mbeca ici cienda guthio agikondi ni uroka holiday Kenya ri no wone ciana maybe spend time with them. Agikoro ina mbeca ri no hote kumaship to wherever you are. Mamu wao no etekire moke. And once you sign that agreement, that's it. Unless now you refuse, of course, now to respect what you signed.
Okay. Now tuelekea mwisho na of course gushake ni kurethi na kio kuri na mundu wi diaspora ndari na matri ma uyoka ikikari ndahota gucoka bururi uyu no ni university and of course I've seen so many people maugaga atiriri ndakire nyumba riu na ndirenda mundu ungimegura tondu nyumba yo yakwa ndaneire metagwo agent mariaga bia ona ngene contractor ngeigwa miberethi ndekirire ria miega yani a lot of things going around so adutazo mateithagia atia mundu uko bakiuga ni ngwenda ku invest ka nyumba yakwa ni yathio kana ndenda gwa kana ndenda mundu ngindugamira mauri-ini macio mothe
now as wakilis by law we are supposed to have something we call a client account koguo ri mundu tocio ri if I go here and investment yonete and maybe he or she instructs us ni tukuhota gwika due diligence aikone mugoda aikone building all those things not hote go follow up tuone yes giki ni kindu kiega these are good investment that you can make besari he or she puts them in our client account tondu tutiagirwo ni gucihutia aikone besa tondu icio ti besa citu ni fithi na ni tuka before we get into a transaction ni tukora tukwirite atiriri our fees will be x amount koguo aiga besa icio client account ire mwendia wa the property he or she is investing in it. Once the transaction is done he or she will just sign the documents. He or she can sign before a notary public or an advocate or an attorney in wherever he is and then tukahota gutumira document mwena uri ungi and the money will move from our client account to the account of that other person tuneo title tumutumire we can scan and also we can FedEx or DHL yes we are those are some of the things that we provide our clients nego mahote they can live stress free.
Now kwe mundu rauga ni no nyende lawyer ni lawyer personal so na nenda kutuya MMTK mukoro ni lawyers yake ati anything that can happen here ke horera wakili wako reka jeta wakili wako do you have a charges at cia monthly mundu iga riu ni muri korwo mwe lawyers yakwa
once we discuss with the client no to get a monthly charges itagwo retainer or we can sorry itagwo monthly retainer or not to get per transaction. If niragora mugoda you can call me or email me to agree feeding nena. Yes, so it's an agreement in short yes, it's an agreement we can get into with the clients. Nego modo nako akaugaga ni de Kenya, I'm well represented. If anything happens to my document kwa wakili wakwa bas.
Good.
Yes.
Ule dikimurahira ginya wakili akwa ri nikikigimugenda ndo diaspora. Now what you need to do is
yes.
Give us your number. Getha hi mundu agenda gwitua wewe Mr. Thige wakili wake kana MMTK mwita wakili wao.
Yes. Yes, my number is 0724 405 924. Yes. 0724 405 924.
Exactly.
Yes.
Nidake na muno wakili na ndenyi hia muno ni tondu wa kumwita muke na mugoka nigetha andu aitu mone otheri. And of course I believe that you'll never disappoint us.
No.
Of course ni njoya de mwakili mahuriro yani monekaga riria marenda gwitia bia. Ati
you can call me on WhatsApp.
Tumutuma kanyamu usira wa kuthie na mbere. But of course I know they are trustworthy. So thank you very much.
Na
namba ya mundu gwitumita wakili Thige ihaha. Talk to him and of course namba ya office yao na ihaha and definitely they will help you. Thank you very much.
Asante.
Mwitaga my landed friend kana amicus.
My landed friend.
Amicus yeri nedu.
Amicus Curia ucio ni murata wa igoti.
Jitagwo Jeremy Damaris.